So, here we go. Game number 1 in a best of 3 for the HGC Open Division NA Cup number 6 between OSD and Imported Support. OSD picked the map. Imported Support getting first pick, first ban on Braxis Holdout. Mystic, Shield siblings, are you looking to ban something else first this time around?
Well, while the Shield siblings are strong, laners are also very strong on this map, like Rexar, Morales,
Gul'dan,
and that
man. This is Gul'dan's map.
Gul'dan is also very strong on this map because of his wave clear.
But we see the mouth ban first, which could mean Imported Support plans on taking one of the Shield siblings. But it will not be Zarya, as OSD did ban out the Zarya pick. Wow. All right. This is Morales' highest win rate map right now.
Yep, there is the Lieutenant Morales. All right, there's the Lucio pickup. I want to pick up the Gul'dan here, or maybe ban it, I guess. But
you know, I kind of it's a hard decision at this point. It's so early in the draft, but you know, if you don't pick Gul'dan up now, I think we're gonna see Imported Support pick that up with the Morales pick.
you could pick something else to just counter the Gul'dan if they pick it. Like if you pick up Artanis here, Artanis is pretty good versus Gul'dan because Gul'dan doesn't have that much mobility, so you can easily swap him, along with Medic, of course. But they pick up the Arthas.
Okay. I mean, Arthas is super strong currently in his current shape, and I don't expect that to change anytime soon. So he's a solid tank.
I'm seeing the Gul'dan here, most likely. Gul'dan Morales is very strong.
Right? Like, how do you not take the Gul'dan at this point? If you don't take the Gul'dan here, he's either banned or picked up on the next rotation. Right? So you almost have to take Gul'dan here if you planned on taking Gul'dan.
I'll pick up Gul'dan Joe. That seems pretty good.
I was actually going to say Gul'dan Vala, because Vala under Stim Drone is crazy.
Oh,
so is
Lunara,
though.
Lunara Leoric.
Man, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they don't plan on going Gul'dan.
I mean, I think Lunara is really good versus Lucio and Arthas because Lunara pretty fast, can do a lot of poison damage, and Lucio may not be able to heal all of it up, but Lunara is also really good versus Arthas because her kiting ability is insane.
Right.
Leoric, I think Leoric was also picked up to deal with the Arthas. And we see Imported Support maybe looking to ban out not the TAS, looks like maybe Dahaka.
You know what? I like that though, because Dahaka is a great solo laner. And so you can just stick Dahaka anywhere, and with the global, he can be wherever he needs to right away. Especially on this map. So I get that, especially with the Leoric, Lunara, and Morales already. You know you're probably getting a second tank on the side of Imported Support. So banning out the Dahaka makes sense. Oh, and we see an Anubarak ban. That's interesting.
Banning out the Anubarak on the side of OSD, it just opens it up so that Imported Support can pick some mages if they feel like Li Ming right now if they wanted to, or they can pick up the Gul'dan even, right?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess if you're going to try and get a Gul'dan later on, that makes sense, right?
Yeah. What is imported support gonna do here?
Well, I think they probably want a second tank, and they may have been thinking an Uberak.
The Sonya Probius.
Oh, wow. All right. And Probius skin matching Sonya's already. Actually, I'm impressed. Oh,
the Cho'Gall. Interesting.
All right.
Oh, the insta pickup Tychus.
So, Windeberg grabbing that right. All of those picks. Okay. All right. I guess here we go. We're gonna see how this plays out. I mean, it's Cho'Gall. I love Cho'Gall. I love Cho'Gall on this map. But Probius can do some sick damage. So I guess here we go. All right, game number 1 in our best of 3 between OSD and imported support. For the red team, imported support, we have The Aware on the Cho, Special T on the Gall, Swabs Magoo on the Lunara, FC Ignition on Lieutenant Morales, and Crux on the Leoric.
And for the other team, we have Huffle on Tychus, Eudaimonia on Lucio, Christopher on Arthas, Corgi Booty on Probius, and Silent Shoe on the Sona.
Sonya.
Sonya. Sonya. Yeah, yep. Sona's a champion in League of Legends, not a hero in Heroes of the Storm.
All good, man. All good. And here we go, jumping right into the game. Let's see what happens. All right, so again, in a vacuum, who do you think won this draft?
10 seconds.
I think imported support might have won this draft because while Tychus is really good versus Cho'Gall and whatnot, I don't think they have the CC lockdown to actually kill him.
Okay. And, this is all 5 members going top lane.
They're going straight for the wall.
Support, just taking that wall and saying, yeah, what's up? You guys come up here to challenge us. But OSD looking to trade. Probius going down. And this is a trade that I want to say imported support wins every time. So we do have Leoric looking like he's going to go down bottom lane to try and slow down OSD. But important support already on the actual fort. OSD just now getting to it, and Leoric coming in to make some problems. Probius just now respawning and getting back. But imported support already taking out that fountain, taking out most of that fort. It actually might go down just with the range damage that can still be thrown on it. Leoric getting a kill on the Sonya, but dying himself. Not really going to cost him anything because he's Leoric, though.
Is this the 9-minute extravaganza we were talking about?
You know, I don't know that I would go so far as to say it's the 9-minute extravaganza, but yeah, I have Kilrog being used, Medic also using scouting drone. And now we have, all right, so Lunara, Probius, top lane. They're going to be the 2 solo laners. And Cho'Gall just doing Cho'Gall-like things. Looks like he's going to, I like this. 2 scouting drones in the same place at the same time. Lunara looks to be really kind of pushing Probius around a little bit. Probius not doing bad, but Lunara doing slightly better.
Yeah, that's what you have to do in that matchup. You have to either take out the Probius or take out his pylon so he can't really hurt you.
Coming back down to the bottom lane where we do have the 4-on-4. Cho'Gall just throwing out all sorts of damage and eating all sorts of damage in return. Does not look like imported support's going to be able to get this bottom beacon anytime soon. But it doesn't look like Probius is going to be able to take that top beacon anytime soon either. A lot of damage going out onto OSD. They do have to go back and tap. And that's all the time Cho'Gall needs to secure that bottom beacon. Ooh, a lot of damage coming out onto that medic.
And if I were OSD, I'd just focus a lot of damage out on the Cho'Gall because that forces the medic to heal the Cho'Gall, right? And then that drains medic's mana really fast.
But we do have 72-0 already on Braxis. Lunara doing a pretty good job at keeping Probius off of that beacon. And the beacon's already back over. This should be 100-0 in the next 5 seconds. And out come the Zerg. Now, Probius is set up top. I would have thought he wanted to be set up bottom to defend against this, to help clear. Instead, he's going to stay top, push against Lunara, and we are going to see Cho'Gall push in like crazy here, along with the rest of his team.
You gotta trust your team to defend. When they hit the fort, or when they hit the keep wall, then you might be a little worried.
Well, but it takes Probius so much time to get set up. And fort already down, and a decent amount of Zerg still left alive. I think we'll see keep wall go down. I'm not sure we're gonna see more than keep wall.
All right, once the keep wall goes down, we'll probably see Probius go. Maybe I should back. I think anyway.
But then I wouldn't be surprised to see imported support rotate around and grab every camp on this map. Probius using his Z, worker rush, and running back as quickly as he can.
Keep wall went down.
Yeah, but yeah, no, you called that almost to the T. Oh, Lucio taking a huge chunk of damage from the rolling bomb coming out of Cho'Gall. Lunara finishing that top lane fort. Now we're going to see Lunara versus Sonya top lane. And this, I wish they had made that swap earlier, because I think Probius could have cleared this wave of Zerg just so much quicker.
Yeah, this is a bit unfortunate for Probius, because Probius did go the Gather Minerals quest, and he has not completed that yet, so hasn't had enough time.
Cho'Gall has already finished his Rune Bomb quest.
Ooh, ouch.
And I'm just like, that was fast. Like, wait a minute. That usually takes a lot more time.
Speaking of quests, we see Probius going the Photon Cannon quest. I think a lot of people pick the other one, the Warp Rift quest for this map, because there's a bunch of people that you can hit.
Right. Ooh, a lot of damage coming out, and Medic does go down. Cho'Gall could be in trouble, but no, instead, Lunara getting focused on. She is going to be able to escape. And 10 right around the corner. If she can get over that wall, no, she's going to go down. 2 kills going over to OSD. I mean, that's about the best recovery you could have hoped for there. But Cho'Gall and Leoric working that keep down and putting a lot more damage in on it. Oh,
Shadow Bolt Volley coming
Shadow
on
Bolt
the keep.
Volley, finishing that keep off. And obviously 10s are available. Medic going medevac. And we are going to see Cho'Gall back out and find his medic buddy. Is he going to invade here? That's the question.
The Arc does have his Entomb in about 10 seconds. Let's see if he makes set up to make a play with that one.
10 versus 9, I would not be surprised to just see the teams go straight at the beacon. Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see imported support go straight at the beacons and look to get another 100 versus 0. Looks like Medic is going to push in with Lunara and this Merc camp top lane to try and probably take this wall down a bit. Imported support Zerg wave will be coming top.
Sonya taking that bottom beacon.
It looks like we're just going to have imported support 4-man into the wall instead.
They're saying we don't need a Zerg wave. We could just come in here and
We
destroy
just
the
do
entire
it.
wall.
Let's just take it ourselves. Oh, Leoric going back, getting the bottom beacon because the rest of OSD was forced to back up and try to protect that keep. That should get them the 100-0 going over to imported support. %. 10 now available for OSD. So on the same tier finally. Not sure it's going to make a difference because here comes that 100% Zerg wave. And Leoric has a camp. Bottom lane. Oh, that's the, looks like, what is that? It's a Hellbat,
Oh, medic
right?
going down.
Oh, and reverse amp coming out.
That long range rune bomb.
Hellbat is the correct one, right? Not Firebat, Hellbat for the
Yeah,
Merc
it's
camps.
Hellbat.
Alright, so Mercamp already on the core with Leoric. OSD has to decide, do they go back and try to push the Leoric off, which Sonya is doing? Or do they stay and keep the pressure on to save this keep? I don't think they can save this keep. I think this keep for OSD is gone no matter what they do here. Actually, I take that back. I would be eating my words right now. Zerg wave is going to get cleared out. And with only Leoric Cho'Gall up here, it does not look like they're going to be able to take that keep out. Can you check Gall's stacks for me? Other than, I know it's done, but afterwards, doesn't it keep going up? Or does it stop at 20?
I think it stops at 20. Wait. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, can you double check?
Oh, it does not. You're right. It does keep going. It's at 41 stacks.
All right, let me just throw that in Twitch chat as Lucio goes down. This could actually be game.
It's a very hard-hitting rune bomb.
Lots of damage coming out, but Probius popping his R and having all of his little energy pylons doing damage. Not going to be enough as everybody survived. And I expect this keep to go down right now. There it goes. Leoric going deep. Oh, was looking for that Probius, not able to get him. Imported support, not ready to leave. Like, they want to just stay in here. It is 12 versus 14, so they do have a tier advantage. But with only the key or core left, I don't know if it makes sense to stay. I mean, all right, let's take the mid wall and the mid fountain out. If they have nowhere to tap, they can't tap and get that energy back. This feels very completionist to me. Like, imported support's like, we're not gonna just win. We're going to take all of your structures.
I mean, if you really think about it, actually, that middle wall gives you some experience.
No, it does, and they are on the hunt for 16.
Cho'Gall coming in here.
Hellbat's,
All the entomb is good.
Oh, that's a great entomb. Hellbat's going down. Out comes the Shadow Bolt volley. Tons of damage going out. Nobody dead yet, though. We do have Sonya chasing Medic down. Oh, Lunara goes down first, but a lot of damage onto Arthas. He is not going to die yet. Medic surviving somehow 1v1 with Sonya. That's impressive. And Leoric trying to get away from that Sonya. Cho'Gall looking to back out as well. Beacons are available, though. So, oh, Sonya may be in trouble here. She does go down. And Medic able to heal up Leoric right away. And why not send another camp at the core? You've already got one camp plus 3 catapults on it. Camp's still not able to take that shield out by themselves. But down goes that fountain middle lane. And that was the last structure in the mid lane. Leaving only a lone cannon tower. But Cho'Gall. Whoa! I thought Cho'Gall was getting caught out. But instead, Medic plus Cho'Gall equals a dead Probius.
You know, I was talking about Probius' talents earlier. But I think Probius chose the correct talent for this game. Tower defense. Because he's going to need a lot of towers to defeat all these minions and mercs.
Right? I do have talents up. Because it is 13 has finally been realized for OSD. You can see actually most of the quests have been completed as well. And here is the fight. I think OSD was looking for. They certainly need to try and get a couple kills before this Zerg wave gets here. Oh, Arthas going down first for OSD is not what they were looking for, followed by a Tychus death. And it looks like Sonya may be the next to go down, but she does finish off Lunara. A lot of damage coming out onto Sonya from Leoric. That's going to be a dead Sonya, and the only ones left are Lucio. Oh my god, so much damage onto that Proteus.
Almost went down right there.
And the Zerg wave just rushing in. That's a full 100% Zerg wave on the core. Like, that's GG. Game number 1 going over to imported support.